1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1, 5, 5, 5, 5 against 1. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1, 5, 5, 5, 5 against. Torture from you to me, yeah. Abducted from the street. I'd rather be with an animal. Why would you wanna hurt me? Frightened of your pain. I'd rather be with an animal. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1, 5, 5, 5, 5 against 1. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1, 5, 5, 5, 5 against 1. I'd rather be with you here on Studio Live today and the happy hour. Whew, need a little bit of a beverage after that one. Hello everyone, hope you're doing well, having a fine and dandy weekend. Whew. Yes, we do need a grunge emoji, exactly. I'll just say cheers and beers. That's probably a good way to go. Whew, this is gonna be a fun one. This will take it out of me, because we're playing all Pearl Jam all the time. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of Pearl Jam tunes, and we're going to crank them up. And indeed, what we're going to do is just kick on to the next tune, because we got so many to do that we need to go. And I'm just going to give myself a little rest song here. So we're going to mix them up here. This is a Pearl Jam tune called Wishlist. This is actually from, which album's this one from? From Riot Act, I believe. A Yield, in fact. I think it's the only tune from Yield we'll play. So if you're a Yield fan, I apologise. But let's just let Pete have a breather. And then I promise we'll kick back into some epic 90s grunge tunes. This is Wishlist. Wish I was a neutron bomb. For once I could go off. I wish I was a sacrifice, but somehow still lived on. I wish I was a sentimental ornament you hung on the Christmas tree. I wish I was the star that went on top. I wish I was the evidence. I wish I was the grounds for 50 million hands upraised upon toward the sky. I wish I was a sailor with someone who waited for me. I wish I was as fortunate as me. I wish I was a messenger and all the news was good. I wish I was the full moon shining off a Camaro's hood. Oh, wish I was an alien at home behind the sun. I wish I was a souvenir you kept your house key on. I wish I was the pedal brake that you depended on. I wish I was the verb to trust and never let you down. Wishlist from Pearl Jam there. A chance for Pete to catch his breath and then kick into a little bit more grungy goodness. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for your contributions. I can't reach the camera to do the joke, but there's a half a joke. Cheers. We're on the purple today, but red, purple, whatever colour you choose to imbibe with, or a cup of tea. You know, we don't judge around here. Whatever floats your proverbial boat. Speaking of floating boats, there's no way to segue into the next song, so I'm not going to try. Let's play this tune, shall we? This is a bit of a Pearl Jam classic. Yeah, it's called Jeremy, and it does have one swear word in it. So you were warned. Gary, get the kids away. One swear word. They've never heard this word before, I'm sure. 2, 3, 4. At home drawing pictures of mountain tops with him on top, lemon yellow sun, arms raised in a V. The dead lay, him pulled off the room below. Daddy didn't give attention, no, to the fact that Mommy didn't care. King Jeremy, the wicked, or rule his world. Jeremy spoke in class today. Jeremy spoke in class today. Clearly I remember picking on the boy. Seemed a harmless little fuck, but he unleashed the lion, yeah. Grabbed his teeth and breathlessly said, "Lady's breast, how can I forget?" And he hit me with a surprise left. Oh, my jaw left hurting, oh, jaw wide open, just like the day, oh, like the day I heard. Daddy didn't give attention, no, and the boy was something that Mommy couldn't wear. King Jeremy, the wicked, oh, ruled his world. Jeremy spoke in class today. Jeremy spoke in class today. Jeremy spoke in class today. Try to forget this, try to erase Can you tell I learnt that one like about a day ago? Still a work in progress, but a fun song and couldn't not play it right. Jeremy, who spoke in class today, that was from the very first Pearl Jam album called 10. And you're going to hear a lot of 10 here today because it's one of my favourite of the Pearl Jam albums. But I think I need a little bit of a break here and another little slower one that I know a bit better. This one is from the album Riot Act, one of the more recent Pearl Jam albums that you may have listened to. Not so much the classic stuff, but this is a tune called I Am Mine, and it's a very, very nice mellow Pearl Jam tune. We're going to play it in just a quick jiffy after a beverage. All right, let's continue on. Down 2 octaves, you reckon? I think I should have gone 2 octaves down on that one. We'll see how we go. You always got to try things. Oh, and speaking of down, my microphone fell down. All right, let's play this one. This is I Am Mine. Selfish layout standing in line, faith in and hoping to buy themselves time. Me, I figure as each breath goes by, I only have my mind. Both is to south as the clock is to time. It's fast and there's west and there's everything life. I know I was born and I know that I'll die. The in-between is mine. I am mine, and the feeling gets left behind. All the innocence lost at one time, significant behind the eyes. There's nowhere to hide. We're safe tonight. Is full 'cause everyone's crying. Full moon is looking for friends at high tide. Sorrow grows bigger when the sorrow's denied. I only know my mind. I am mine, and the feeling gets left behind. All the innocence lost at one time, significant behind the eyes. No need to hide. We're safe tonight. And the feeling gets left behind. All the innocence broken with lies. Significance between the lines we may need to hide, and the meanings get left behind. All the innocence lost at one time. We're all different behind the eyes. There's no need to hide. I Am Mine, Pearl Jam. The Taylor sounding good? Yeah, thank you. Thank you and thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you to Joe Glenn. Excellent. I'm really getting into it. Absolutely. I'm not leaving anything in the tank for this one. We're going to just, we're going to hit it and we're going to hit it hard. So thank you. I do appreciate your help. Again, I can't reach the thing to do the joke. Oh, let's should we do a more rockin' one? Yeah, let's rock out with something. I'm just going down the list here. I did have a list and then we just sort of threw the list out the yeah, come on, let's play this one. This is from Versus from back in the Now, because I don't have a 12-string and like two guitarists, and I'm not Stone Gossard and Mike McCready, I play a very stripped-down version of this one. But I think it works well for me, and for a little happy hour action. So let's do this, shall we? It's a song called Daughter. Alone, listless, breakfast table in an otherwise empty room. Young girl, violence, center of her own attention. The mother reads aloud, child tries to understand it, tries to make her proud. The shades go down, it's in her head, painted room. Something's wrong, there's something's wrong. Don't call me daughter, not fit to. The picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to. The picture kept will remind me. Don't call me. She holds the hand that holds her down. She will rise above. Ooh. All right. Don't call me daughter, not fit to. The picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to be. The picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to. The picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to be. The picture kept will remind me. Don't call me. The shades go down. The shades go down. Shades go down. Wouldn't say that Eddie Vedder and the boys wrote the most, uplifting lyrics in any of their songs. A lot about angst, but you know what? It was the 90s. It was grunge. It was angst. That's how we did it. Cheers. And cheers to MS7 Art. I believe that's also Saga. Go by many names, whatever name you want to call yourself. You are awesome, and thank you everybody. Thank you. I haven't done the name thing here. Scott, thank you, Baba, Mark, Doctor, Tom, Andy, Joe, Glenn. Thank you everybody for being here. My fiance's favorite band. There you go, Pearl Jam for the win. There are a lot of people. They were definitely my favorite band back in the day. All right. Right. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Yeah, look, there is, I like just the voice and a guitar. Every time I try to do something else, I get into looping or I do backing tracks. I don't know. I lose the passion, and I'm a simple man. I don't want to complicate things. Let's go back again to the first album, 10. And this is it's a bit of a deep cut, but if you listen to the album 10 a lot, you would have heard this song a lot because it was the first track on the album. And if you were listening to the first Pearl Jam album back in the day, then this is the one that kicked in, and this set the mood, this set the tempo for the whole song, for the whole album, and I really dig it. It's one of my favourites, even though, as I say, it's not super popular, but it's a song called Once. It goes like this. I admit it. say I'll relive it without pain. Backstreet lover on the side of the road. Got a bomb in my temple, it's gonna explode. Got a 16 gauge buried under my clothes. They play. Once upon a time, I could control myself. Once upon a time, I could lose myself. Yeah, I try and mimic what's insane. Yeah, I am in it. Where do I stand? Oh, Indian summer and I hate the heat. I got a backstreet lover in a passenger seat. I got a hand in the pocket so determined to read. I pray. Once upon a time, I could control myself. Oh, once upon a time, I could lose myself. Yeah. Think I got my eyes closed? I've been looking at you for the whole fucking time. Ooh, once upon a time I could control myself. Once upon a time I could lose myself. Yeah. Once upon a time I could love myself. Once upon a time I could love you. Whew, that's a sweaty one. That's the first track from the first Pearl Jam album. It was the first Pearl Jam album ever, called 10. You know that one. Purple cover, hands in the air. Iconic, right? Iconic album from Pearl Jam. Did you know the Pearl Jam were originally called Mookie Blaylock? Named after the 5'3", I think, 5'4", really short, basically one of the shortest basketball players in the NBA of all time, I think, or at least at that time, called Mookie Blaylock. And that's what they decided to call themselves. So there's actually gigs where they supported Alice in Chains and Mother Love Bone and these other bands. And it was supported by Mookie Blaylock, and it was Eddie and the Boys. So there you go. Weird band names for the win, but Pearl Jam, is that any better than that? I'll tell you the story of the Pearl Jam name in a moment, because there's different versions of it. I tried to track down and listen to Eddie Vedder actually explaining it, so I should have got the sound bite, but I'll tell you about that one after the next tune. All right, let's slow things down after that one, and why don't we play this one? This one was the last. Actually, no, we won't do that one. I'll do this one. This is weird. This is a cover song, a Pearl Jam cover song. Pearl Jam didn't do too many cover songs, but this one was actually a song that they released for the No Boundaries benefit album for Kosovan refugees back in the, I want to say, late 90s or early noughties. And it's an old tune. I've forgotten the name of the dude that originally wrote it, but it was like a 1960, 61, around about that time. And it's a bit of a tragic tune. No wonder Pearl Jam covered it, because they love their tragedy. And this is a tragic tune. You may know it. It is a tune called Last Kiss. Oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. We were out on a date in my daddy's car. We hadn't driven very far. There in the road, straight ahead, the car was stalled, the engine was dead. I couldn't stop, so I swerved to the right. Never forget the sound that night. The screaming tires, the busting glass, the painful scream that I heard last. Oh, where could my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. When I woke up, the rain was pouring down. There were people standing all around. Something warm going through my eyes. Somehow I found my baby that night. Lifted her head, she looked at me and said, hold me, darling, just a little while. I held her close, I kissed her, our last kiss. I found the love I knew I had missed. Well, now she's gone, even though I hold her tight. I lost my love, my life that night. Oh, where could my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. Possibly one of the saddest songs ever written. Like, seriously? Ugh, it hits you. We need to jump over. Frank Wilson, and there you go, Bubba. Frank Wilson and the Cavaliers, 64 it was. It hits you in the feels, doesn't it, that one? It really does. So we need to kick it up with something a little bit more. Let's try this one. I haven't played this in a while. I always say that before that's my defense mechanism for playing a song badly. All right, let's do this one. This is from their first album, 10. Rest his head on a pillow made of concrete again. Oh, feeling maybe people see a little better Saturdays. Yeah. Oh, hand out faces I can see never get him half familiar. Oh, yeah. Dog grin, he can't help and he's happy, it looks insane. Oh, yeah. Flow. Thoughts arrive like butterflies, yeah. Oh, he don't know, so he chases them away, yeah. Someday, yeah, he'll begin his life again, life again, life again. Kneeling, loves his baby though he doesn't know to read. Oh, yeah. Praying out of something that had never showed him anything. Nothing. Feeling, understand the weather though the winter's on its way, yeah. Oh, ceiling, far and far between all the legal halls of shame, yeah. Even flow. Thoughts arrive like butterflies, yeah. Oh, he don't know, so he chases them away, yeah, yeah. Ooh, someday, yeah, he'll begin his life again, yeah. Oh, whispering hands greedily take him away, him away. Him away, yeah, yeah, woo, oh yeah, oh, da-ba-da. And then sorry, you don't get to hear the Mike McCready solo because you can't really do that on an acoustic. This might have been the first song I've heard of them in a long, long time. I can't remember. Yeah, it might have been the first. It's a lot of people's first song is Even Flow. My first song was a song called Alive, which we may not have time to play today. Maybe. It's a bit of a slow song and it's a bit hard. It was actually the first song that I ever played in public, was a song called Alive. I've been waiting for their ultimate... Yeah, so there is a cool Pearl Jam best of kind of album that has a lot of this stuff on there. But yeah, there's I'm sure there's more. Life Again. Yeah, gotta love the Life Again. I like playing this stuff because my wife says that I always try to sound like Eddie Vedder, and when I'm singing Eddie Vedder tunes, I have an excuse for just sounding like Eddie Vedder. All right, let's go. You know what we should do? So we're playing Pearl Jam songs here today, yeah. But I'm gonna play this song because this was probably the coolest cover song that I ever heard Eddie Vedder sing on. And it's a Split Enz tune. Hands up who love the Finn brothers, yeah? Bit of Neil Finn in your life. Like, Split Enz were a ridiculously cool band. Of course, Neil Finn went on to start Crowded House, which is Australia's favourite band full of New Zealanders. We just claim people for ourselves. Everyone who's a New Zealander we just claim as Australian, except Russell Crowe. You can keep Russell Crowe. Every other New Zealander that's successful will have them. Even Xena, Warrior Princess. Wasn't she from New Zealand? What was her name? I don't know. Yes. So yeah, the Split Enz. Yep. Dr. Zorders likes them, and as does Mark Bro. Hello from Kuala Lumpur. Hello up there in Kuala Lumpur. I hope you're doing well, Joven. Thank you for tuning on in. What are the words to Yellow Ledbetter? I'm not playing Yellow Ledbetter today. I'd hate to disappoint you, Bubba, but I didn't learn it in time. I went through a few. Let's play this. Let's see if I can. All right, I'm going to play this song. It's called History Never Repeats. There's a very cool version. You need to look it up. You can listen to me play it, but then go look up, just go Eddie Vedder, History Never Repeats. He does the most cool version of this with Neil Finn and the Split Enz dudes, and it sounds really cool, but I'm going to try and give it a go because it's a cool song. 2, 3, 4. His story never repeats. I tell myself before I go to sleep. Don't say the words that you might regret. I loved before, you know I can't forget. There was a girl I used to know. She dealt my love a savage blow. I was so young, so blind to see. But anyway, that's his story. Come on. His story never repeats. I tell myself before I go to sleep. Don't say the words that you might regret. I lost before, you know I can't forget. You say I always play the fool. I can go on if that's your rule. Better to jump than hesitate. I need a change and I can't wait. Come on, his story never repeats. Tell myself before I go to sleep. There's a light shining in the dark, leading me on towards a change of heart. Oh, it never repeats. Come on. His story never repeats. His story never read deep in the night. It's all so clear. I lie awake with great ideas lurking about in no man's land. I think I just understand. Come on. His story never repeats. Tell myself before I go to sleep. There's a light shining in the dark, leading me on towards a change of heart. One of my all-time favourite Split Enz tunes, including singing by one of my all-time favourite vocalists. You can see why that's one of my favourite songs of all time. History never repeats from Split Enz, and I tried to do my best. Eddie Vedder vocal on there. We need a quiet one, don't we? Yes, Red. Cheers, Red. Woo. I got you. Yeah, doctor's orders. How much should I play that one? I got you. I got you, and that's all I want. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again. How we going? Oh man, I'm either playing these fast, which I tend to do, or or I'm just getting through a lot. I'm playing shortened versions of them too. All right, let's get away a little bit because this is get the beer out of the way. This is a tune from Verses. I think it's the last song. Yeah, it's the last song on Verses. It's really a nice ballad. It's got some big Eddie Vedder wailings in it. I like to give it a crack because you know what? You never try. You never know if you don't try it. So this is a tune called Indifference. This morning, oh, I won't be alone. Watch as he lies silent, soon the light will be gone. Oh, I will stand arms outstretched, pretend I'm free to roam. Oh, I will make my way through one more day. How much difference does it make? How much difference does it make? Yeah. I will hold a candle till it burns up my arm. Oh, I'll keep taking punches till my will grows tired. Oh, I will stare the sun down until my eyes go blind. Yeah, I won't change direction, I won't change my mind. How much difference does it make? How much difference does it make? How much difference? I'll swallow poison till I grow weak, mute. I will scream my lungs out till it fills this room. How much difference does it make? 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 Very nice. One of my favourite Pearl Jam ballads. Fun to play, mostly because it's 2 chords. Wait, I think you get a third one in there, don't you? Yeah, there's a G in there. Mostly E minors and Ds. Oh, that was a beautiful one. James Kimball says, Neil was dying to be in Split Ends and Blue Doors in Crowded House. Thank you all. A bit of Vitalogy, maybe. Yeah, you know what? We haven't had any Vitalogy, have we? I missed one. That's why. In fact, it's here next on the list. Yeah, we haven't had any Vitalogy yet, so let's play it. I'm saving. I mean, you know the song I'm closing with, don't you? That's from Vitalogy. It's no big secret what the final track, the closer, is going to be, because it's probably the one that most people know. Yeah, but we do have a few more to go here before we finish. There, we've got a bunch of other tunes here, some of my favourites to play. But let's try this one. This is a bit of a rockin' tune from Vitalogy back in 1990. Gosh, 4 or 5. I don't know. Anyway, this is a song called Not For You. It goes like this. Restless soul, enjoy your youth. Like Muhammad, it's the truth. Can't escape from the common rule. If you hate something, don't you do it too. On my table sits just 2. Got so crowded, can't make room. Where did you come from? Stole my room. You dare say it belongs to you. To you, this is not for you. Not for you. This is not for you. This is not for you. For you. My friends, they don't scream. My friends don't call, my friends don't know. All that scared come from you. Dedication, naive and true. With no power, nothing to do. I still remember. Why don't you? Don't you? This is not for you. 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 Fuck you. This is not for you. I mean, I was going to say, whoever said that Pearl Jam are a 3-chord band, well, there was an F and an A minor in there. There were 5 chords. Hey, it's fun. It's good fun to play. It's dripping in angst, and that's one of my favourite songs. Scott says, listening to the PJ Happy Hour reminds me, all it takes is guitar and voice and you've got something great. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. And beer. Although the beer is probably detrimental as opposed to actually helping support the songs. All right. Where are we at? Oh, we got room to sneak in a couple more. I'm going to play this tune because this is a fun tune. It was a bonus track on the Versus album, and it was also included on a couple of compilations and things. And if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. But it's a fun song, and it's called Crazy Mary. And I'll just take that off the screen. There you go. Can I play Coldplay Sky Full of Stars? Maybe I need to do the Coldplay happy hour. Take that on notice. But we're playing Pearl Jam today, so this is a song, as I said, called Crazy Mary. 2, 3. She lived on a curve in the road, in an old tar paper shack, on the north side of town, on the wrong side of the tracks. Sometimes on the way into town, we'd say, Mama, can we stop her and give her a ride? Sometimes we did, but her hands flew from her side. Wild-eyed, crazy Mary. Down a long dirt road, past the parson's place, that old blue car we used to race. Little country store with a sign tacked to the side, said no Loiteringa loud. Underneath the sign always congregated quite a crowd. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it around. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it, pass it around. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it, pass it around. One night, the thunder cracked, Mary backed outside her windowsill. Dreamed I was flying high, over the hills, down to the house, Mary. Something's gone, newspaper covered walls, and Mary rising up above it all. Next morning on the way into town, I saw some skid marks, followed them around, over the curb, through the fields, into the house of Mary. The what you fear the most can meet you halfway. The what you fear the most can meet you halfway. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it around. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it, pass it around. Take a bottle, drink it down, pass it, pass it, pass it around. Do you love it when you get first verse into a song and you realise that you normally play it with the capo on the third? She lived on a curve in the road, in an old tar paper shack, on the south side of town, on the wrong side of the tracks. Sometimes on the way into town, we'd say, Mama, can we stop and give her a ride? Would have actually been in my range. You live and learn, right? We're all here to make mistakes, to grow, to learn, and to have fun, and to have a beverage. What are we imbibing today, folks? 10 minutes left. We've got time for another 3 tunes, I reckon. But let me know what you're enjoying, and cheers. Thank you for everyone for being here. I do appreciate. We've been here over a year now. We've crossed over because this is the show No, we haven't. Sorry, I got excited. 2 more shows, because this is show 50, I think, and I think 52. Yeah, we're basically almost back at the point where we started from a year ago, when I said, hey, while we're going through this little, this little hiccup in time, why don't I just play an hour of music and we hang out and have a chat every week? A year later, we're still doing it. Cheers. All right. That was from the cockles. Absolutely. From the cockles, for sure. Beer. So Scott's on the beer. Yeah, I'm on the beer, as you can probably tell. Mark's got a San Ambrose red ale. Beautiful. I love it. Red ale is delicious. There's... What's the name of the red ale that I like here? Prancing Pony. There's a brewery called Prancing Pony. Prancing Pony, hit me up. I'm wearing my Cooper's hat backwards today, although I am drinking Cooper's. But if Prancing Pony want to sponsor the show, it's all yours. And I'm pretty cheap. It'll probably cost you a 4-pack a week. And just supply me the beer for the show, and I'll talk about you. Say how good you are. All right, what haven't we played here? We've played quite a few songs. We've slipped a whole lot in here. Now, here's the thing. I played Black a couple of weeks ago, and I've never played a live, but I'm a bit rusty at it. So, do you want to hear Black, or do you want to hear a live? We're going to take a live vote here, and whichever one wins is going to get played, because then we've just got a couple more tunes to finish out the hour. So, I'll give you 30 seconds, since I know there's a lag and a delay here, and then I'll count up the Blacks versus the Alives, and if whatever folks want to hear, that's what we're going to play. So do you want to go old school? Do you want to go from the rock and roll, the Alive, the first song I ever played live? Or do we want to hear Black, which is a little bit more laid back and something that we've heard? All right, we're going to count down from 10, and then I'm going to count them. 10, 9, 8, 7, can't do my finger, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what do we got? All right, pause it, stop it. Okay. Oh, hot chocolate. Nice. Saga's doing hot chocolate, and Dr. Zorda's hot chocolate too. So we've got Alive, one for Alive, one for Black, one for Black, one for Alive, one for Alive, one for Alive, 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 Black, Alive. Alive is 1 by a count of about 7 or 4 on my account. So, all right, we're going to try Alive. Thank you for voting. Your votes are important to me. And if you want to see Black, I did it a couple of weeks ago. And in fact, I clipped it and put it on the channel. So you can see me play Black. It would sound pretty similar. But let's play Alive. This one has a bit of history to it, because I played this with my band, who at the time were called Shonky Wiring. And we played at the Marryatville High School Battle of the Bands. Yeah, for those of you taking notes at home and trying to steal my passwords, I went to Marryatville High School. But you will never know my mother's maiden name or the first street I ever lived on. Let's try this one. And again, because I'm not going to be able to play the lead guitar-y part, so you have to just listen in your head and do the do na 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 do na 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 na. But let's give it a go here. Alive. Son, she said, have I got a little story for you? Yeah. What you thought was your daddy was nothing but a wow. You were sitting home alone at age 13. Your real daddy was dying. Sorry you didn't see him, but I'm glad we talked. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, she walked slowly across the young man's room. She said, I'm ready for you. I can't remember anything till this very day. She said, the look, oh, you know where. Now I can see, I just stare. I'm still alive, hey, oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive, oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course there is. You're still alive, she said, but do I deserve to be? Is that the question? Yeah. And if so, who answers? Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. I'm still alive, baby. Yeah. What you want? There you go. The first and possibly last time you hear me play a live on this channel. It's a fun song though, and it is one of the Pearl Jam classics, right? Whenever you go and look at the Pearl Jam classics, that's right up there, yeah. Cheers. And really cool lyrics, right? That whole verse there is something wrong. So the premise of this song, we'll have a little bit of Pearl Jam education here. So Eddie Vedder, he grew up not thinking that his stepfather was actually his father. His real father had buggered off years ago and then died before Eddie found out that was actually his real father. So this song is actually all about Eddie Vedder's childhood, where his mum said, and that's where she's like, is something wrong? She said, of course there is. You're still alive, she said. Oh, do I deserve to be? Is that the question? If so, who answers? So yeah, it's, again, Pearl Jam are not exactly the most uplifting in their lyrics, but yeah, the whole your real daddy was dying, sorry you didn't see him, takes on a whole new meaning when you actually stop and think about it, right? Anyway. Thank you, Brandon Green. Thank you, Mix Club, Saga Gadabra. Hello there, Barry, Frigsy, Barry, Joe, Jeff, Bubba, Tom. Thank you everybody for being here. To Jade, time flying by. I'll spend 6 months in a leaky boat. There you go. That would be a fun tune, wouldn't it? What is that? Hey Tara, that's cool. There you go. In fairness, Alive is pretty decent. Exactly. All right, we're going to finish off here because we're at the end. This is the end. And we're going to finish off with a tune. And if you know Pearl Jam and you know their back catalogue, you probably know what I'm going to finish with here, because this is probably their most well-known song of all time, I'd say. It's definitely the most radio played song of all time. We're just going to get a bit of tuning up here. I told you, I did say we'd talk about the Pearl Jam name. While I tune, let me tell you. So there's the whole thing that Pearl Jam was named after Eddie Vedder's great-grandma or great-aunt or something called Pearl. And he told a story that Pearl would make jam, but it would be like hallucinogenic jam. It would have like peyote. Was that peyote? Peyote in it? But it turns out he was just messing with reporters, and it wasn't the case. It was just, his grandma is called Pearl, but she didn't really make jam, and then they just went, Pearl Jam sounds cool, let's just go with that. So I don't know. I like the better version of it, where it's he had a great grandma who made hallucinogenic jam. I'm just going to go with that. You know what? Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, right? That's what I've always said. All right, let's finish with this one. Thanks for being here, and yeah, I hope you've had a good time. 2, 3, 4. Oh, don't knock over your beer. Waiting, watching the clock, it's 4 o'clock, it's got to stop. Tell him, take no more. She practices her speech as she opens the door. She rolls over, pretends to sleep as he looks her over. She lies and says she's in love with him, can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red, can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Oh, oh. Talking to herself, there's no one else who needs to know. She tells herself, memories back when she was smothered, strong and waiting for the world to come along. Swear she knew it, now she swears he's gone. She lies and says she's in love with him. Can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red. Can't find a better man. She lies and says she still loves him. Can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Whoa. She loves him, yeah. She don't want to live this way. She feeds him, oh yeah. That's why she'll be back again. Can't find a better man. 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 Better Man from Pearl Jam. Whew, I am pooped. I hope you had a good time. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Oh, I need a few more. Save that one for last because that last note, hitting that last note is always a challenge. Getting to that last one. So cheers, everybody. Let's say goodbye. Say goodbye, and I'll kiss you to everyone. Yeah, nor was their first incarnation Mother Love Bone. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Better Man it was. Peyote. Yeah, there you go. There it was. Exactly. Eddie should never have denied the fact that Pearl Jam was named after that. So thank you, everyone who's been here. Thank you, Saga. Thank you, Dad and Mum. Thank you, Dr. Zorders. Hang on. Dr. Zorders. Thank you to Joe Glenn. I'm sure Barry's hanging around down the back there somewhere as well. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Friggsy. Thank you, Nightmare Baba. Thank you, Scott, Tom. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Brandon. And who else have I missed here? I reckon I've got everyone. I think I've got everyone. If I missed you, I'm sorry. There you go. Oh, there you go. Jade's got a premiere coming up. There you go. Jump over to Jade's channel. Do yourself a favour and get over to Jade's channel. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Barry. Barry is there. Told you you'd be hanging out in the back. How was the cricket? Russ, the cricket was good. In fact, I'm going back there. So I'm going to go and hang out with my family for a bit and have some lunch, and then I'm heading back to the cricket for the afternoon. So I'm off the clock from now until tomorrow morning when I'll be back with GarageBand Weekly. So if you're a GarageBand user and you're into your GarageBand, do head on over to the channel. Set a reminder. It's happening at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, and 7 a.m. for the poor unfortunate souls here on the east coast of Australia. Thank you everyone for being here. As we say at the end of every show, please be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and keep creating. Rock on! See ya.